If the Samsung Galaxy C9 Pro is proving to be too big a phablet for you, then the smaller sibling might just be the answer. Mabuhay Manila, this is Drew from ManilaShaker.com and join me on our full review of the Samsung Galaxy C7 Pro. The formerly China exclusive phone is coming in as the second largest phone from the C Pro series, still awkwardly within the almost phablet range. Good news though, as the C7 Pro is also in between the two with its 5.7-inch display size. It even has the same 1080p resolution found on its bigger sibling. Design points are basically the same as that of the C9 Pro, from the metal unibody construction down to the MSA antenna lines, offering better signal reception. The differences seen here will be the hybrid dual nano SIM slot on the right hand side instead of the dedicated micro SD found on the C9 Pro, and the lack of Corning Gorilla Glass protection. The right side locates the power button, while on the other end sits the volume rocker. Nothing else can be seen up top aside from the noise cancelling mic, since all the ports are located at the bottom, namely the audio jack, the main mic, the USB Type-C port, and the speaker holes. You might think that a smaller screen real estate will allow you to use the semi-phablet phone with one hand, but we still found ourselves needing help in the wielding department. Overall, it's still sleek and solid as the C9 Pro, only smaller. Underneath the flat screen panel is a 5.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display that counts at 386 pixels per inch. It's a lively and vivid image reproduction for the standard Super AMOLED screen with deep blacks and saturated colors. The brightness level is pretty neat with good readability in broad daylight. And of course, the low power, always on display feature is present for this phone. The C7 Pro utilizes a pair of 16 megapixel set at f1.9 camera sensors for the front and the back, where it's expected to output the same, if not a close rendition of the same images. Starting in outdoors, the rendered image gave good detail preservation with a touch of underexposure. Gladly, it's not the same case when taking photos indoors at the teens on color accuracy. Taking things in low light resulted in a pale and blurry image overall, but the LED flash should be enough for near-distance objects with good sharpness and color accuracy seen here. At night, dark areas remained dark with some noise, while lit-up areas are blurry at best. Video recording, on the other hand, maxes out at 1080p at 30 frames per second without any support of stabilization features. A need for steady hands will come in, well, handy. Expected to produce the same output as the rear camera, the selfie sensor did provide a sharp image with pale colors here and there seen on my face here. The C7 Pro won't be using the same processing capabilities as the C9 Pro. Rather, the Korean giant opted for a Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset with 4GB of RAM. Even with the downgrade, Samsung still puts a capable mid-range performer for your daily needs. It's TouchWiz UI on top of Android Marshmallow 6.0 with the presence of an app door for this phone. Antutu benchmark scores reveal a capable 68,221 points. When it comes to real-world usage though, the C9 Pro performed better than it's supposed to. We barely encountered hiccups during our entire usage, all thanks to the 4GB of RAM, and playing the most demanding games won't be a problem for this phone. Some of the titles that we played are Real Racing 3, Nova 3, and Walking Dead Season 1, where you can enjoy them all with satisfying experience. The fingerprint sensor on the home button did not disappoint in speed, but will have a hard time recognizing your imprints with 8 out of 10 tries for us. It would be a treat if the C7 Pro came in with 4000 mAh of battery just like the C9 Pro, but with the price tag in mind, Samsung downgrades the capacity to 3300 mAh of battery. Due to its smaller capacity, we had no problem fully recharging this phone in only an hour and 13 minutes. Battery endurance seems to be above average at 4.5 hours of screen on time and 29 hours of standby time on varied usage. For the loudspeaker, it's only trebly side with fairly loud intensity. You'll be able to take full advantage of it under quiet surroundings. No high-resolution audio playback support via audio jack will be found here. The Samsung Galaxy C7 Pro is expected to land for $400 or 20,000 pesos. The exclusive semi-phablet from China seemed to be a good all-around performer, but just like its bigger sibling, the lack of optical image stabilization and high-resolution audio playback support might leave customers looking for other options. What do you think of the Samsung Galaxy C7 Pro? Let us know in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to get the latest in tech from ManilaShaker.com. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter @Kinuhit. Once again, this has been Drew. Mabuhay, Manila.